Hi, fam. Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm Joe.
I'm Dan.
We're back with another reaction, another pitch meeting. Which one we got?
It's the pitch meeting for episode 4 of New Hope
From Star Wars.
from Star Wars.
All right. Well, these are always fun to do. Let's get into it then.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, fam. Enjoy.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do.
What?
It's
The
gonna be
afro.
called Star Wars, and it's set in space. Oh, that is where stars are. This is off to a great start. Yeah, so the ship that's a part of a rebellion is gonna be boarded by some evil soldier dudes called Stormtroopers and the big bad guy, Darth Vader. Darth Vader, huh? What's his deal? Well, he's super strong with this thing called the Force. It's like this thing he can choke people with. Oh. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
like a rope? No, it's like an energy type thing. He can sense things with his mind. He can move things with his mind. Okay, so he's like a space wizard. Yeah, kind of
Yes.
like a space wizard with very bad asthma. I guess that's intimidating. Yeah, and so he and the Stormtroopers capture a bunch of rebels and this Princess Leia. Oh, Princess Leia, huh? Tell me about her. Oh, she's badass and beautiful as can be, you know? Skin like porcelain, hair like a continental breakfast. What? In a later movie, we're actually gonna find out that she's Darth Vader's daughter. And with all his super powerful force abilities, he's not able to tell that his daughter's standing in front of him? Apparently not. Well, okay then. Anyway, before she was captured, Leia managed to put some plans to this big Death Star space station into a droid, R2-D2. Okay. And so R2-D2 and this other whiny droid, C-3PO, take off in an escape pod. Oh, so do the Stormtroopers shoot the pod down? No, they're like, oh, there weren't any life signals on that thing, so it must have just malfunctioned. Do they not know that droids are a thing? They do. They just have to be extremely dumb in this moment.
Yes,
How
they
come?
are.
So the movie can happen. Oh, okay. So then these droids land on this planet Tatooine. What's going on that planet? Well, there's a whole lot of desert, and I'm hoping that in about 30 years or so, when computers start getting good, we can add in a bunch of random aliens walking around.
There you go.
Why? I don't know. Fair enough.
Which
Anyway,
they
so
did.
the droids end up getting picked up and sold. Who do they get sold to? The uncle of Luke Skywalker, who's the main character. Oh, the hero of the story. Yeah, and his uncle tells him to clean up the droids, and he's like, but I was gonna go into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. Oh, whiny heroes are tight. I like this guy already.
No, they're
yeah,
not.
so
No.
he ends up seeing this hologram message that Princess Leia left on R2-D2, and he's like, that's a very attractive hologram. Kind of a weird reaction to a cry for help. A little bit, yeah. Anyway, in the recording, she's like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Okay. And so Luke is like, I wonder if she means old Ben Kenobi who lives around here. If that is what she means, this guy's horrible at picking fake names. Yeah, not super creative. So anyway, then Luke
Good
is gonna
point,
get
good
attacked
point.
by some sand people, and Obi-Wan is gonna save him because he's a Jedi Knight, which means he's super good with the Force. Oh, that worked out. It did. But then we find out that the place where the droids were sold got all shot up, and Obi-Wan is like, oh, only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise. Oh, pretty scary. Yeah, and then Luke finds his aunt and uncle murdered.
No, they're not, but
Obi-Wan is
okay.
devastated. No, he's all right. Oh, okay. So he goes to
He takes it
Obi-Wan
pretty well,
like, I
actually.
want
Yeah.
you to train me as a Jedi because I don't have anything anymore.
Never liked him.
Wow, yeah, got over those deaths real fast. Yeah, so then they go to this cantina where there's all these weird types because they need to find a pilot. What kind of weird types are we talking? We're talking a guy with chin balls, a werewolf, Satan. Oh, that
Oh,
does
wow,
sound like
yeah.
a bizarre mix. And then they're gonna meet with this guy Han Solo. And what's his deal? Well, he's really cool and he doesn't believe in the Jedi, and he has this giant bear dog best friend named Chewbacca. Chewbacca?
Bear dog,
Yeah, he actually fought alongside a Jedi master named Yoda, and he always goes. So Han Solo doesn't believe in the Jedi, even though his best friend and partner fought alongside one. That's right, but we're only gonna find out about that Yoda thing like 30 years from now. Okay, you're gonna have to stop mentioning things that'll happen 30 years from now. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you shouldn't
I'll
know that.
try. So what else happens? Well, then Han gets held back briefly by this guy Greedo, because it turns out he owes money to this guy Jabba the Hutt. Okay. And then they shoot at each other, and Greedo gets hit. Oh, okay, so which one of them shot first? I don't think it matters. Oh, okay.
Yes, it
so
does.
Anyway, then stormtroopers end up shooting at them as they leave on Han's ship. Oh, so which one of them gets hit by these sharpshooters? Nobody. Stormtroopers have just the worst aim. But you have Obi-Wan saying that they're
Yeah.
super precise. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Anyway, so meanwhile on the Death Star, the bad guys are gonna blow up Princess Leia's home planet. Oh my god, she must be devastated. Oh, she is, for about 10 seconds. Oh wow, these people don't have much emotion.
No,
So
they don't.
eventually
Nah.
Han's ship gets picked up by the Death Star. Oh man, it's gonna be hard for them to get out of that situation. Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, they just hide under the floors on the ship as the stormtroopers search it. The stormtroopers don't use their technology that detects life forms. No, I guess they forgot they had that. And so then Han and Luke take out some stormtroopers and steal their gear, and it's just the perfect size for them. Oh, very lucky. And then they go rescue Princess Leia. What happens to all the other rebels that were captured at the same time as her? I don't know. Fair enough. And then they end up in a shootout in a hallway with some stormtroopers. And do they have good aim or bad aim now? Oh, bad aim from now on, for sure. Okay,
From now on,
and then
yep.
Princess Leia shoots a hole in a wall vent and they dive into a garbage compactor. Oh, wow. Yeah, so, that takes care of the stormtrooper problem. Can't the stormtroopers just, walk up to the hole and shoot them? Yeah, but they're not going to. How come? Because that works. And meanwhile, Obi-Wan
Jesus.
Kenobi runs into Darth Vader. Uh-oh. And he's like, you're only a master of evil, Darth. Is his first name Darth? No. Oh. And then they duel with these lightsaber swords they have. Oh, what's that gonna be like? It's gonna be like two old guys who just woke up from a nap started fighting with their canes.
It's not the best
It'll
fight.
be fun to watch. And
They
Obi-Wan's
started
gonna be
fighting with
like,
their
if you strike me
canes.
down, I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. In what sense? In the sense that if he dies, he'll be able to, communicate with Luke telepathically sometimes. That just sounds like he's gonna turn into a very specific type of mental walkie-talkie. I don't know if that's more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
It's useful,
Or maybe
yeah.
Darth Vader doesn't have a very good imagination. We don't know. Okay, that's a good point. So then the heroes see Obi-Wan fighting, and he sacrifices himself so they don't try to rescue him. Oh, wow. Yeah, and so Luke is super sad. He's sadder about the death of an old guy he barely knew than he was about the people that raised him.
Yes.
That's right, but he's only sad for like a minute. Oh, these people suck at grieving. So then they check out the Death Star plans, and it turns out there's a little vent that if you shoot it, the whole thing blows up. Okay. And then Obi-Wan uses his new mental walkie-talkie powers to tell Luke to use the Force and blow up the Death Star, and so yeah, that works. Fantastic. And then Han and Luke both get medals. What about Chewbacca? No. Oh, very much. And so yeah, that's about it. It sounds very cool. I guess my one question is, why would the Death Star have such a big fault built into it? Oh yeah, I guess that is kind of a weird plot hole. I guess I could find an explanation, but I feel like it would take like 2 hours. Okay. I mean, I guess it would be pretty cool to explain it though, maybe like 40 years from now. I thought I asked you to stop doing that. I said 40 this time. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let's do it.
And do it you did.
Well, I'm finally glad they did.
Yeah, because we all needed to know anyway.
Yes.
So I don't know how many times I've seen A New Hope, or just Star Wars, for that matter. It never occurred to me how many things are actually plot holes in that.
I say there's plot holes galore there.
Yes, it was ridiculous. Like, he had to go through the entire movie practically to find everything.
How many people died that he cared about, and he just kind of like, eh.
But Ben Kenobi, man.
To be fair, it probably helps the movie because who wants to sit there and watch a depressed Luke for 2 hours, but still.
No, that's a good point. And you didn't exactly have time to bury him. Just leave him as they lay.
Yeah.
We're just going to go with the assumption that that's what he did.
I don't know. I mean, some time did pass when they did bury him.
Maybe. Or somebody came by and drug him off.
Yeah.
Wasn't much to pick from.
Now, in the Stormtroopers' defense, that Jawa crawler was bigger than a barn. They should have hit it, so...
Exactly. You know what? It's possible that Obi-Wan was just making a joke at the worst time in Luke's life right there. And Luke just didn't get the joke.
Well, I mean, we know from the prequels he is a bit of a prankster at times, so...
Exactly. Because, I mean, sitting here saying, blast these accurate could only come from Stormtroopers. Sounds like a joke already, doesn't it?
He's probably being ironic, because, like, yeah, it's not even that accurate. Look, there's shots all over the place.
That's what I'm saying. That's just being ironic. Being a dick at him for no reason. That's hilarious, though. I'm going to go under that assumption from now on.
The thing with, like, the technology that identifies life forms, like, where is that at in, like, any of these movies? Like, how is it that you guys are able to be snuck up on by the rebels when you have technology that tells you when other life forms are in the area?
But you didn't think there was any on the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah, like it literally flew into your ship. What'd you think happened to everybody that was there?
I don't know. Like, just hiding under the floorboards. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Right.
Jesus.
Like, how do you guys curb smuggling in the galaxy if you don't even know to look for smuggling compartments?
I don't know. That was funny. That's
Yeah.
good stuff. I'm a little upset that there was nothing in there for Porkins, but that's okay.
Yeah, they kind of glanced over that whole X-Wing thing there at the end. But
They really did, didn't they? And the little trash monster.
yeah,
Who put that there? So-
but I mean, there were so many plot holes to discuss. I can see why you had to do something to shorten the video a little bit.
There's got to be an extended version of this made at some point.
Ooh, that'd be fun to watch.
That'd be great.
But, you know, it makes sense too. This being the first Star Wars film and being one from the 70s, it makes sense it's a little less polished than some of the future ones were.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
It's still one of the best ones ever.
it is. It is. It's still a good, rousing adventure.
Absolutely. Never gets old,
No?
no matter how old it gets. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just add CG and make it newer, so.
Yeah. Eventually, they're going to. They're going to redo it again.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they will.
Got to update it for modern audiences.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Well, anyway, fam, I hope you enjoyed that. We certainly did. That's good stuff right
That was
there.
a good one, yeah.
Yeah. But as always, if you're brand new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe, like the video, hit the bells, add a comment, and like and subscribe again. And of course, check us out on all those things up there, guys. But until next time, this is Cocktail Flicks. I'm Joe.
I'm Dan.
We'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers to you, fam. Cheers to you, Dan.
Cheers to you, Joe.
May the force be with you.